Our today's lesson is page number 14 and 15. It's all about dams. Let's see. Our today's lesson is lesson number 2, properties of matter. Open your books to page number 14 and 15. We are going to study properties of matter. By the end of the lesson, we will be able to describe the properties of matters by ourselves. Within this lesson, we are going to study some new vocabulary, that is weight, texture, magnetic, flexibility, hardness. But right now, what we're going to do, we are going to see a dam and see how they are built. And let's see, read from here. Look at the dam. What slows down the flow of water? Discuss with a partner. We can see there are some trees. They have blocked the passage of water. They are stopping the water to flow ahead, and when the water is flowing with a great speed, when there are these kind of things which stop the flow of water, these are called dams. Sometimes dams are made naturally, like here we can see there are so many trees, branches of trees, they have blocked the passage of water, and they are stopping the flow of water and making it flow slower. They were coming with a great speed, but now they help it to slow down the flow of water. So sometimes the dams are built naturally, and sometimes people make dams to slow down the flow of water. And why do you think we need to build dams? Can anyone tell me about that? We usually need basically to stop the flow of water, because if there is too much water flowing, it might cause floods. And water floods are the flowing of water which, when it flows too much and it comes out of the river, and it might come in the whole city, or the people are living, and it might damage houses, it might damage the city around, the things around. So we don't want this. So to stop this, we are building dams on the rivers to make it flow slower. Now let's see here. What can beavers teach engineers? Now this animal is beaver, and what he does, he cuts the trees and brings the branches of trees to stop the flow of water. Sometimes he uses trees branches, he uses some mud, maybe some leaves. He builds great huge dams to stop the flow of water. Now what can engineers learn from beavers? Engineers can learn from nature. Beavers build dams to change the flow of water. Engineers also build dams. How can you change the way water flows? We can, just like we learned in the previous lesson, we saw different animals, they have different parts of their bodies to crack the nuts open, and with the help of that information, with the help of that observation, people have made nutcrackers for themselves. Now here we can use the example of beaver to build dam for ourselves, to stop flowing, or maybe used to slow down the flow of water to stop the flood. So here we have got a video how we will watch here how beavers build dams. So let's see it.
Beavers are vegetarians.
What are vegetarians? Vegetarians are the animals who eat only plants. They don't eat animal like flesh, meat, eggs. They don't eat parts of animals. They just eat plants. So beavers are vegetarians.
They gnaw through bark to eat the sugary layer underneath. They've been gnawing through forests.
What is gnawing? Gnawing is uh, when they are eating or cutting things from with their incisors. The front teeth, you can see their sharp front teeth. Sharp front teeth are called incisors, and when they are eating or cutting something with their sharp front teeth or incisors, this is called gnawing. So they are gnawing the trees and the barks.
For 20 million years. Felling trees with your teeth takes great strength, skill, and patience. One technique is to slice halfway through and let the wind do the rest. The beaver's incisors are strengthened with iron,
See, we can see incisors of beavers. They are sharp teeth of the front. First two front teeth, they are sharp, and they are they are having iron. That's why they are having this orangish color.
which makes them orange. They grow continuously and even self-sharpen. The pond makes it easier to move around the heavy logs they need to build their dams. Out of the water, it's a struggle. Stones help weigh down the base.
So that means they are not just using the wood or the branches of the trees, they are also using stones to build the dam. Let's see what else which else material they are using to build their dams.
The whole family works together, carefully interlocking the timber.
Timber, what is timber? Timber is usually the wood, the wood of the trees.
They dredge mud from the pond bottom to seal the dam. Each pond traps several inches of sediment every year, so there's plenty of it. The young act as apprentice builders.
We can see how they are using the mud from the base of the river and they are pushing it to make it strong, make their dams strong.
Learning the tricks of the trade. The final results are impressive.
See how big dam they have built? So nice.
In the Rocky Mountains, beaver dams slowly filter billions of tons of water. The ponds build up soil and nutrients and help prevent floods and droughts.
When they are building the dams, it is helping to stop the flood. See? Okay, we have just seen how beavers build their dams. Now, what we are supposed to do is we have to design our own model of a dam. In a while, I'm going to show you exactly what materials you will be using to build the dam, and you have to test it and check if the water is flowing properly. But before that, let's go to another video and let's see how we can build a dam using maybe these kind of materials. Let's go. See what they are using? They are using a disposable container. They might take some dominoes. You can take whatever. You can take your blocks if you want. You can take any other material which you think it's strong. Okay. What else they are using? They are using some water. They are taking some uh, people, houses, a piece of clay. They are taking sticks, and they are taking stopwatch also. Now here there are some people and houses, and this is the place they are going to build the dam. Now he is using the clay to build his dam, and he has got some sticks. Let's see what are they doing. You can use play-doh, you can use modeling clay, and it's up to you. You instead of this foil bin, you can use a plastic bin also. See, this is how they have stood up the. Now they are testing it. They are pouring some water and testing it. Let's see if it works nicely or no. They have to protect the people here from the flood. There's been a leak. See, we can see a leak here. So that means it is good, but not so good. Still, it's leaking. They have to experiment some other method to find the best one. Now, what? They have used the same clay, but in a different way. They have made an arch for the dam, but still not working nice. There are people and the houses are still in danger. There could be a flood here. Now what they have using another material, dominoes. I can see here still they have used some clay to bind the dominoes together. You can use your blocks. You can use some any other material. What do you think it would be useful for this purpose? Now they are again testing their model. Aha, it worked, it worked. Now the people and the houses, they are saved from the flood. So these are the basic three kind and models of the dams we usually people are using, and still you can use different models using different materials to build your own dam. So for homework today, you have to build model of a dam. It's given on page number 15. I have shown the materials you can use to build your dam. The basic material we will be needing is plastic bin and water. Here is the plastic bin and water. And you can use craft sticks like this one, craft sticks. You have to usually use glue, modeling clay. Here is the modeling clay, or you can take the simple one, and pipe cleaners. Here are the pipe cleaners. You might use your own thinking, your own model. Let's see what you come up with. Once you have made your model, what you're supposed to do is record a video of it. And what are you going to record in your video? First thing, you have to introduce yourself. You have to say your name, your grade, your school's name, and city. Okay? For example, if it is, let's say Hannah. Maybe there's a child whose name is Hannah. So she will say, my name is Hannah Ahmad. I'm from grade 2 from Dar al Hijra School, American section in Medina Munawwara. Then, what next you have to do is you have to show and tell about your project, and you have to show your dam. You have to tell what materials you have used in building the dam, and you have to pour water and show how it works and it saves the people and the houses outside. Then you have to send your homework to me, and and maybe next in the next lesson we will be discussing it.